what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? Give me a second, John. Let me get all set up here. For whatever reason, I cannot get my laptop to work where I'm at now. Alright, let's mute that. Well, we've had a lot of shit go down since the last time I was here. And it actually makes for a pretty decent team. It might not be the most fastest or efficient, but it works. It works alright. I like it. I am obsessed with Nahida. I love Nahida. Her little swing is freaking adorable. Okay, so we got C1 Kooky. Nothing crazy. I need to send her again, but I need help. I went ahead and got her a full Thundering Fury set. And then I've got a 3-piece gilded set. I think the 4-star version. I'm kind of getting up 4-star artifacts that I know they say hold off till I'm a little bit further, but these 4-star sets have made a huge difference on that. Why is everybody dead? How did I do that? The hell was I doing last? I got the Zhongli quest done. But this is my whole squad. Kooky, C1, Daya, C0, C3, Dory, C0, Nikki. Oh no. Whoops. Oh, my bad. Oh, is that big ass thing people be fighting? Oh. Let's leave. Or wait. Where am I supposed to be going over here? I'm gonna see if I can get these puzzles done on Inazuma. I've been struggling hard on Inazuma. I'm telling you, the puzzles over here are hard as hell. I'm probably gonna have to look them up on YouTube as I go. I might go try and do the Ruin Guard myself. Oh yeah, I need to see. Did anybody message? No.
Inazuma live, huh?
Welcome at last to the Kamisato residence, honored guests.
Is this the Shirazage Himegimi you
I like Thoma.
Oh! Behind the screen?
Yes. As the daughter of the Yashiro Commission, this is how Miss Kamisato is accustomed to receiving guests. Consider it a time-honored tradition within the Yashiro Commission. Forgive me if this is an unwelcome
Makes sense. She's a super important person after all.
Please forgive my lack of courtesy for receiving you in this fashion, especially following such a long and wearisome journey over the sea. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation, and Toma assures me that you do indeed possess the power to change the tide of the times. At present in Inazuma, in the name of the Vision Hunt Decree, the people's aspirations are being senselessly trampled underfoot. Though the Yashiro Commission serves the Shogun, it is the people with whom we share close bonds, given the contact we are required to have with them in the performance of our duties. A commission's power rises and falls with the trust of their people. Thus, we cannot remain indifferent to this situation without also remaining indifferent to our own fate. Traveler, lend us your power, and we can... Oh.
See, milady, it's just like I said. This will take us nowhere.
No, please! Wait! Please, don't go! I will introduce you to the Raiden Shogun on one condition.
Oh, shit.
You must fulfill 3 small wishes on my behalf.
What are your wishes?
They pertain to 3 whose visions were taken from them.
A warrior who guards a village, a former samurai who helped carry out the Vision Hunt Decree, and a swordmaster determined to become the best in the world. Does Paimon got that right?
Correct. Please do all you can to help them. Then you have my gratitude.
I'm sure you'll do great.
Aw, shit. I don't think there's no way in hell I could take down Raiden. I just did. Damn, I just did a boss fight before I started streaming. It was the boss on the Zhongli quest. He was hard. It took me 2 tries to beat him. That damn cleansing ritual has been a pain in the ass is an understatement. Those puzzles are fucking confusing.
Let's see. Where's the person Ayaka told us about?
Why are you doing this? Why leave all of a sudden, after all these years?
Precisely. It's much too sudden. We've had no time to prepare. The children are desperate for you to take them out to play.
That must be the guy Ayaka told us about. Let's go over and see.
Oh, that's Ayaka? Oh. I didn't know she was from over here.
Ah, you must also... Teijima has protected this place ever since he arrived here, keeping out the treasure hoarders, fending off any monsters that draw near, resolving quarrels between the villagers. He has put an enormous amount of work into looking... But now, all of a sudden, we will gladly apologize.
Damn it, which one is it?
If you want my opinion, something to do with the Vision Hunt decree. It's clear that Tejima had done nothing wrong, and still they confiscated his vision. After that, he became a completely different person. I can't claim to fully understand it, but I could tell that he'd lost something very important to him. He went off on a walk, alone, circled the village a few times, and then, out of the blue, he announced that he was going to leave and become a wanderer. Truth be told, we aren't sure whether trying to keep him here is the right thing to do. But equally, it doesn't feel right to let him leave when he's in this state. He's a lost soul.
Oh, is that
Seems like he's a well-respected guy
or
around
whatever
here.
his name is? The Wanderer? Oh, could it be? Oh, now you want to talk.
You must be Tejima. So what's made you want to up and leave all of a sudden?
Me?
Oh,
It's
never
not a
mind.
question of why I want to leave. True. But that's not why I chose to stay here. And what made me want to come here 30 years ago? And why have I never wanted to leave in all that time? I don't have answers to those questions because I can't remember anymore. Ever since they took my vision away, it's like... in the past, I knew I wanted to stay here. But whatever resolve I had then...
Okay. Well, in that case, if we help you read this... But if you can't remember anything... Oh, maybe if you just try a little harder...
Oh, that reminds me. Last time I brought Tejima some fruit, I do believe I saw...
I keep a diary?
Oh, yes, you do. And what's more, I remember you saying at the time that...
Perfect! So if we want to keep Tejima from leaving...
If you don't mind, we will leave you to find the diary.
This looks like Tejima's diary, all right. Let's see what we have here. Today, the villagers and I got together to cook dry braised salted fish. I messed up and burned mine a little, so I had to pretend that it was black snakehead instead. Today, I helped rescue a kid who had fallen in the water. After I pulled him out, he told me that his best friend Bamboo was still in the water. I searched the water the whole... I went kite flying today. The string broke, so I chased after it as Seems like your average diary... Huh? Wait! There's more! I went to pray at the shrine again today and stayed there a while. The Omamori you gave me has faded a little, but it is still my most treasured possession. Now that's the kind of info we're looking for! So this is the Omamori Tejima wrote about. Interesting. Looking at the color and the design, Paimon would have thought it belonged to a child. But anyway, if he had this with him all the time... Somewhere that Tejima visited a lot. The soil looks like it's been disturbed. Maybe Tejima buried something precious here. Something that kept him in the village all these years? Must be something pretty amazing if it made him stick a... It looks like a letter. The paper's gone yellow. Must have been written a really long time ago. Konda Village. Sounds so familiar. Where is that place again? Huh. So the reason but he's been here for 30 years. Well, let's go give
Well, I'll be. That's certainly my handwriting. And I guess the Omamorian letter belonged to me too. But I have no memory of anything that's written in this diary. Still, it's clear that I was waiting for someone here, and that I chose to wait. Over the years, I must have made a note of anything interesting. Anything that I could share with her when we were finally reunited. And just look at all the things that did happen over the years. The time has flown by so quickly. 30 years feels like the blink of an eye. How could I have forgotten something so important to me? Now that I think about it, when my vision was taken from me, it felt like I'd suddenly been hollowed out. Love, regret, everything. No, not especially. After all, I've forgotten who she was. Her face, her voice, the things we experienced together. I barely recall any of it. It's as if she'd never been in my life to begin with. As if all these years have been nothing but a hazy dream. I think maybe not. If this is something I waited most of my life for, I suppose I should carry on waiting. Although, what if she were to turn up eventually, only to find I didn't remember so much as her name? Wouldn't that be upsetting for her? When I think about it like that, I do feel a slight tinge of sadness in my heart. How curious. Why am I thinking like this when I don't even remember who she is? It's just like that feeling of emptiness. The feeling that some... Thank you both for helping me reconnect with my reason. I shall remain here and keep waiting for her.
Tejima seems to be dealing okay, but seems it's just like Ayaka and that certainly explains the state Tejima was in. At least we were able to help him. According to Miss Kamisato, the second one who lost their vision is a samurai from the Tenryou Commission.
These puzzles are a pain. Where's it at?
They say the Tenryou Commission is directly controlled by the Shogun. They're the ones responsible for maintaining law and order in Inazuma, the ones actually enforcing the Vision Hunt decree. But why would they take action against one of their own? Paimon doesn't get it. Huh? There seems to be some commotion over there. Let's go see what's happening.
I'll ask one more time. Do you intend to withhold this month's emergency provisions?
The entire clan is counting on that food! How many times do I have—
You dare deceive us?
You samurai think you can just do whatever you please? The Tenryou Commission will hear of this!
Oh, huh? And who are you?
What? We heard the commotion and...
I see. You seem to have come just at the right time. This is Kurosawa. He's a samurai and a member of the Shogun's army. They issue emergency provisions to the area, and he's the one responsible for distribution. In the past, we'd simply ask him for provisions and everything would be delivered. Now, he suddenly refuses to give us anything. He's keeping the provisions for himself, I just know it.
No one seems to care about us. We used to think Kurosawa was a kind man, but he's shown his true colors. It's no wonder all the visions have been confiscated. The Raiden Shogun doesn't need people like him helping her rule the nation.
This must be one of the people Ayaka asked us to help. But why would she ever want us to help someone like him? Maybe we should talk to Kurosawa.
I've never even heard of these emergency provisions. I don't know whether it's rumors or whether they're trying to blackmail me. But either way, my own family can barely get by as it is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got other matters to it. And that's the first bit of truth I've heard all day. The Shogun's army told me that I was unworthy of my vision. And they said I was slacking off in my work. Apparently, I'd even disappointed the Raiden Shogun. And that's why they confiscated my vision.
Well, that's strange. You were helping enforce the Vision Hunt Decree.
To be perfectly honest, I don't seem to remember the details. All I know is that I would perform certain things every month. But I don't recall what they were. And it's not just that. I have this unsettling feeling, like someone owes me something.
So it's like
Does it have to do with the missing emergency provisions?
I didn't take any. Like I said, if I was taking them for myself, I wouldn't be going through such hard times right now.
Wiped.
To top it all off, my house was just raided by treasure hoarders, which is why I came here in the first place. I was chasing after them when I got held up by these two. If you don't believe me, go find the treasure hoarders yourself. If there were any emergency provisions to be had, they would have found them.
Huh. He seems to be telling the truth. But we better confirm. Let's go round up those treasure hoarders and see what they have to say. We should be able to follow their tracks. They couldn't have gone too far.
I want to pet that dog.
We really outdid ourselves this time. All those samurai houses packed with goods. We really hit the jackpot. I mean, besides that one house.
You haven't seen anything yet. There'll be a lot more where this came from. Today's just the beginning. I'll be leading you all on an epic journey of pillage and plunder that will go down in hoarder history.
You demand, boss.
These seem like the treasure hoarders we're after. Let's teach them a lesson.
Go dust them off.
Another test subject.
Our bond is strong. Here, Warren. I'll settle this.
Oh, there goes all the Mora. We worked hard to steal that, you know? Come on, boss. Think of something.
That is.
Not bad, kid. You ever think of joining the Kurosawa? Oh, so he's the one who sent you after us, huh? Just our luck.
So what did you see inside?
Food supplies. You kidding? I didn't want anyone else to... But now that you've caught us...
You've got a deal.
Huh?
What the...
There's nothing in here but IOUs.
Yeah. And they all seem to be made out to the owner of a general goods store, a Miss Aoi. We're talking tons of Mora here. We better talk to this Miss Aoi and get to the bottom of this. As for you guys, you're free to go.
I didn't realize my
Just
phone
pray
was
that our
playing
paths
back audio.
don't...
My bad.
Yes, of course. So, we redeemed ourselves for some IOUs.
Shut it.
Wouldn't it be some shit? Stole a whole box of you ain't getting paid. We can defy the odds of all but a pixel ledge. Should we climb our ass up there? There we go. Teleported here.
My apologies. Kamore TS only accepts guests of sufficient status. Please don't...
About to pull up. Where them travelogues at? Hey, how you doing? Thanks for hanging out. Trying to get through some of these Inazuma quests. I've been doing some early 4-star farming too. Oh, there he is. Oh, I don't either. I've got... The only thing I've got so far... I got a 5-piece Thundering Fury. I've only got I'm working on a couple 4-star sets right now. Basically one for every element just to get me through until I get to like the 5-star stuff. I got lucky though. I got all these characters in 2 weeks though. And so far, they've made a pretty good team. I like them. to you here. I see one, right? Yeah. I see one Kugi today. All I've got on her is just a Thundering Fury set. The Dark Iron Sword. The EM. And I need to ascend her again, but I can't kill the Ruined Serpent. Then I got a C3 Dory, a C0 Daya, and a C0 Nahida. They make for a pretty cool team though. They're not bad. Now what? Oh, sneak a peek. Oh, peekaboo ass. Where did that come from? Can pick it all up.
Everyone hold hands. Dissipate. Buckle up. Here's the good. This may hurt a little.
You asked for it. Let's get it on! Hi!
gonna be one more year.
Our bond is strong. Hey! Magical lamp! Everyone hold hands. Make yourselves a home. I'll settle this. Dissipate. Find anything you like? Stand with me! Let's get it on! Ha! One! Sharing my knowledge! Everyone hold hands! Our bond is strong! Stand with me! It's all yours.
They wouldn't have a teleport point. I hate climbing mountains.
Look alive!
Let's get down to business.
Our bond is strong! Lightning terrified! Buckle up! Ha! Hi!
You're the fairy. My lucky day.
Oh, I almost got him.
Dissipate!
There's more.
Let's get it on! I see everything! You're dead meat!
Oh, finally,
Our bond is strong!
was thinking. Come on.
Get with me!
Come on. Hit it. Come on then. I hate Inazuma with a passion.
Ooh, you're taking me out?
You. Hit.
You're in for a little shock.
Hurry up!
I ain't gonna lie, Inazuma makes my brain hurt. I love Dory. I wasn't thrilled at first, but I'm actually kind of glad I was able to C3 her.
Everyone hold hands! The Temple of Wisdom! Out of my way! Dissipate! Buckle up!
I hate these.
Our bond is strong!
What the hell to do with it? Hey.
This'll do.
What was it supposed to be? 222? Oh. I wonder if I just solved the other one too. That might be the answer. Some of them are 111, some of them are 222, and some of them are 323. What do you think? Oh, I'm not gonna make it. Sorry. Hacking a damn lung out. Oh, what do I hear? I think it is up there. Still up there. Oh, I don't hear it now. Uh-oh. I wish my conditions would refresh. That's why Genshin be a little bit hard for me sometimes, because the amount of time you actually gotta sit down and focus is hard. I've been trying to like take a break from Warframe because Duveri's coming this week, so I'm like kind of on vacation from it. So here in a couple days I can try to put out some new content. I got some videos I'm working on and stuff over there too. Go over there and do my dailies too, but I'll probably just do that off stream. What time is it? Oh, you know what? I do need to run this domain a couple more times. Alright, let's go back. I'm trying to get a full set of these. That one. I do need that set too. Basically, I'm just trying to get a 4-star matching set for my main players. Just the one set and a couple others have helped astronomically. Yes. I got a 5-piece thundering set on Kuki, a 3-piece flame set on Daya, and a 3-piece gilded dreams on Nahida.
Look alive! Dissipate! I see everything! Share my knowledge! Lightning terrified! You asked for it! Magic lamp! Looking for a fight? Look alive! Hi! The Temple of Wisdom! Our bond is strong! What's this? Out of my way! Ha! Committed to memory. Stand with me. More fun! Here's the goods! Hi! You're dead meat! Dissipate! Lightning terrified! Make yourselves at home! Everyone hold hands! Let's get it on! Stand with me! What's Cha! Wakula!
Should have went double pyro there. Damn, not a 1.
I charge a higher rate to meet.
Our bond is strong. Temple of Wisdom! Dissipate! Out of my way! Look alive! Ha! 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 You asked for it! Our bond is strong! Breath of the flame! Incinerate! Motion to compel! Sharing my knowledge! I see everything! Get with me! I'll settle this! Let's get it on! Boom boom! Gloves off! Inadmissible evidence! Incinerate! Our bond is strong! Out of my way! Look alive! Motion to compel! Get with me!
ain't having no luck with that one. We're gonna see if we can get the last two gilded. I need to do. There's a Dendro domain I need to do too. Which one is this? Noblesse, Gambler. Oh, that's talent. Oh, I need to do that one too then. That could be a win-win. Let's Gilded and Dendro. We're gonna do it safe. I am not ready for level 69, let alone 80.
Anyone hold hands?
Feeling lucky today?
The bond is strong. Let's get it on. Hi.
Try to keep up. Take my lead. Try to keep up.
Your mommy teach you that? Stand with me. Look alive. Ha.
That's enough.
I see everything.
Law of the jungle.
Make yourselves at home. Lightning terrified.
I'll be back. Time to go to work.
Dissipate. You're dead meat. Let's get it on. Hi. Hey. Stand with me.
Now you're testing my patience.
Breath of the flame.
We'll meet again.
Dissipate.
Heal real quick.
Feeling lucky today? Come on, coward!
Look alive! Ha!
Where do you think you're?
Get with me!
No more tricks up your sleeve! I'll be back.
Buckle up!
I see everything.
Our bond is strong.
That's close enough.
I'll settle this.
The Temple of Wisdom.
Claw of the jungle.
You asked for it. Let's get it on! Boom, boom!
Time to go to work.
I see everything.
Time for your arraignment! Hi! Dissipate! Incinerate!
Sharing my knowledge.
Now you're testing my patience.
Ha! Our bond is strong!
We'll meet again.
Get with me!
Hey, got one. I don't think I had that yet. That might make a poor piece right there. I found out though, even 4-star artifacts are good. Like, if you're running your basic elements, I don't know about advanced gameplay, but what I've figured out in the last 8 hours, I got about 12 hours in before I streamed. Just getting 4 and 5 piece sets matching the elements to your characters makes a huge fucking difference. So now Nikita should have 4-piece gilded. What was that it? I already had that fucking piece. See, I need the deep wood set too. Oh, I did. Okay, but you know what? Piece, Lava Walker. That's Gladiator. That's Berserker. Do I have a Lava Walker? Oh, there we go. Cryo damage? What? Oh, what the hell is that? Hydro, Electro, what the fuck? Okay, so I might have a set for Candace. Hold on. That's Cryo. That's Hydro. Sure. What was the other Hydro? All elemental res increased. Oh, I need that on a Dendro. We'll set her up for a little bit of attack. There's like 3 sets I'm trying to pull out of here. All three sets could benefit me greatly. We're about to burn through some resin. I wish I could do the higher level ones, but I feel like you get a better drop chance.
That's following orders.
Our bond is strong. Sakura! Out of my way!
close enough.
I see everything.
Let's get it on! Ha! Gloves off! Stand with me!
This may hurt a little. Yeah.
Our bond is strong!
I'll be back. Time to go to work.
Hey! The Temple of Wisdom!
Let's end this now!
Stand with me! Buckle up! Hi! I'll settle this!
Now you're testing my patience. We'll meet again.
That's crazy. Them little ass artifacts make all the difference. Another one of them.
Following orders. Feeling lucky today?
Our bond is strong!
I'll... That's close enough.
Make yourselves at home.
Where do you think you're going?
Boom!
I'll be back.
Commit it to memory.
Time to go to work.
Out of my way! Flex! Motion to compel! Inadmissible evidence! Look alive!
Now you're testing my patience.
Stand with me! You asked for it! Dissipate!
We'll meet again.
Stand with me!
I need to be able to clear the higher tier dungeons. It's probably pointless trying to pull these at this level. We might see if we can go do the default after this. If I don't get something different.
Feeling lucky today?
Let's get it on! Hi! Ha! Ha!
Ow!
That's close enough. This one.
Law of the jungle!
Everyone hold hands!
Our bond is strong! Buckle up! Ah!
Grow, grow, grow!
Incinerate! Lightning purify! Dissipate!
Time to go to work.
Hey! The Temple of Wisdom!
Look alive! Breath of the flame! Our bond is strong! Gloves off!
This may hurt a little.
Dissipate!
I don't think I'm gonna go get no quality ones from low level.
Welcome to Tsukumomono Groceries. We've got everything you need. Can I help you find something? Or perhaps there's something you want to inquire about? Ah, so you're friends of Kurosawa, I take it. Perhaps you're here to pay off his debts.
Whoa, whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're just here to learn where they all came from. How did Kurosawa end up owing you so much money? Did he buy anything super expensive here?
Let me think. Kurosawa would come regularly to purchase large quantities of foodstuffs. He'd always put the payment on his own account. However, the price of provisions began to skyrocket recently, and his salary was no longer enough to cover the cost. So, he started right...
So that's how he was getting... But why did he have to purchase a usual amount?
Well, if you think about it, the citizens receiving the emergency provisions must have been carefully calculating. Kurosawa thought that it would be quite the disappointment for them if they found they didn't have enough, especially after such long and careful planning. So he deemed it necessary to take on the debt rather than let the people down.
Wow. And no one ever never appreciated what he...
People's attitudes will always reflect their circumstances. In the face of... if you ask me, had Kurosawa told everyone the truth about the supplies from the start, then there... Of course, I'm sure there would still have been some unrest. What he was doing was truly a thankless deed. As for why he chose to spend his own money on emergency provisions and never tell anyone, I'm still not too clear. If you're still curious, why don't you go ask... I see. That reminds me, it seems that his vision was recently confiscated. Most unfortunate. If he doesn't clear the debt on his name, he'll have no choice but to sell that sword that is so dear to him.
Sword? What sword?
Oh, didn't he tell you? He possesses a very valuable blade. He's carried it for years now. I've asked him about its origins. He told me that it was a gift from his father, that it was too precious to sell. In hindsight, I regret that I never made an offer on it. Why don't you ask him about the sword yourself? Perhaps it'll even provide you with the answers you're looking for. Oh, but before you go, if you...
But we didn't buy anything!
Information is also a Don't worry, I won't charge much.
At least we now know where the emergency provisions are coming from. Let's go talk to Kurosawa. What are you doing here all by...
I presented them with a choice. Either they left... It turned out to be a real time saver, actually. Did you manage to track down the treasure?
That just about sums it up. It turns out that you really were distributing emergency provisions, but they were all purchased at your own expense.
Strange. Is that really the kind of... I don't really have any such recollection. Even after all you've told me, I still don't remember any... Why was I purchasing emergency provisions for everyone? And why would I put myself... But I cannot deny that when I brandished my sword to scare those two away, I could sense that my body was somehow reluctant to do so. And this sword was once wielded by my father. I remember once when I was young, I wanted to sneak out with the blade and show it off to the... What did he say? I can't seem to remember that either. It would seem that I forgot many important things when my vision was taken from me. So many memories gone. Forever. No matter how hard I try to remember. All I can remember now is my father telling me that this blade bore his life's creed. Before he passed away, he placed the sword in my hands and said to me, "With this sword, you should..."
Hey, if you look carefully, there seems to be some words engraved on the... Can you recognize the words?
Virtue and justice? Somehow those two words seem to explain everything now. Taking on seemingly endless debts to make others happy. I guess that must have been my greatest ambition after all. But what use are virtue and justice? I purchased the provisions for those in need. And look how things ended up. The Tenryo Commission seized my vision. And the very people I was so desperately trying to help refused to understand me. And the irony of all of it is, I somehow still felt sorry when threatening them with my blade. I'm incapable of being a good person, yet I'm equally unable to be bad. I don't know what to do with myself.
Yet another troubled soul. When we get the chance, let's speak to Toma about Kurosawa's debt. The Yashiro... In any case, We must never let him sell off that sword. Yeah. Fortunately for us, let's go find the next port. The third person who had their vision taken is supposed to be a famous swordman. Paimon heard that he's the present-day master of Meikyo Shisui art. Sounds pretty impressive. This is his dojo. Luckily, there's some people around. Let's go talk to them.
Nanako, don't worry. Sensei will be fine. Those thugs that challenged the dojo were strong, but he fought them.
Maybe, but I'm still worried about him. Things have gotten dangerous before in the past, but it's never shaken him. This time, though...
It's just because he's been possessed, that's all. Once the exorcism has taken place...
Hey there! Did something happen?
Who are you? I don't care whether you're trespassers or just here to harass us while Sensei is impaired. Get out of here immediately! Don't make me draw my blade, or you won't live to regret it.
No! You got it so wrong. We just came here to,
Disciples?
Yep. We've heard all about the mighty master of Meikyo Shisui art. It's the whole reason we came all this way. But then we got here and overheard you talking about how he got possessed.
From the way you're... Please, accept my apologies. We've had so many people trying to cause us trouble recently that You haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid. Sensei got possessed recently. I see you are earnest in your pursuit. Okay, how about this? My fellow disciple Nanako and I will explain Sensei's situation to you in a little more detail. Then you can decide whether to stay or to leave. Sensei's name is Domon, a name I'm sure you've already heard. Though self-taught, he mastered the art of the sword to a high level. He then proceeded to defeat many other prominent sword masters. He once said that his goal was to become the best sword master in the world. And so, even while training us, he continued to hone his own art. But then...
Not long ago, Sensei had his vision taken away. He hasn't been the same since. He says the strangest things over and over, and he refuses to let us train. Junya and I have discussed it, and we both think that he's being possessed by an evil spirit. So, but if I'm honest, I still have my doubts over whether he'll completely recover.
The Grand Narukami Shrine? What's that?
You haven't heard of it? It's the largest shrine on Narukami Island. The head shrine maiden is reputed to have very close ties with the almighty Shogun herself. Not that we'd have any means of involving the head shrine maiden, of course. But even one of the ordinary shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine would have clear power and authority to perform an exorcism. So don't worry, Nanako. Sensei is going to be just fine. The exorcism will take place this evening. You're both more than welcome to come and watch if you're interested.
So, losing your vision can cause possession? Guess we should come back this evening and see for ourselves.
Shh. So you decided to come. It's a good thing you didn't arrive any earlier. Just now, when Nanako was attending to him, she heard him whispering a few names to himself. When she asked him who the people were, he suddenly looked panic-stricken and pushed her away. It looked like he was in great distress. He was covering his ears and looking frantically around him with bloodshot eyes. All the while he kept calling those names. Some of them we knew, others we didn't recognize. But they all seemed to be the names of sword masters he had defeated in the past. One of them was Anzai. He used to be a fellow disciple of Sensei's. His senior, in fact. But Sensei defeated him in a duel many years ago, and he has been a wanderer ever since. Sensei wouldn't stop calling his name,
Thankfully, the Shrine Maidens managed to subdue him, so the exorcism can finally continue. The ritual has now begun. All we can do is patiently await the result. Here's hoping Sensei will be back to his normal self very soon. Please, excuse me for a moment while I fetch some water. If he wakes up, he is sure to be thirsty.
Huh? Who's that sneaking around? Uh-oh, we won't let them get away with it. Come on, let's go after them.
Alright, y'all. I am going to take a break here. I'm going to switch over to Warframe. I'm not sure if I'm going to go live again or not, but thank you for hanging out for the little bit I got done. I got some longer streams coming this weekend, but I appreciate y'all. Thanks for the subs. We're almost to 100. I'll see y'all back here this weekend.